Our story began once again in the heart of our most beloved kingdom, ruled by a council of fine ladies and gallant lords, with help and guidance from good and wise wizards. It was also home to the enchanted heroes of Trine, protectors of the realm. And while most people believed our kingdom to be the most pleasant and peaceful realm in all the world, some had plans to turn the kingdom upside down.
Well?
The Astral Academy is ours. Those dim-witted wizards didn't notice a thing before it was too late. And the device has been tested with success. I don't think the bigger size will pose a problem. Stone is stone.
Well done. Now we can proceed to the next step in our plans. It is time to take care of the heroes of Trine.
In the meantime, the first of our heroes, Zoya the thief, was not on a very virtuous quest. Zoya's intention was to steal an ancient treasure map from the town library. Rumor had it the map revealed one of the few remaining hidden treasure troves left in the kingdom, the others having been looted by enterprising fortune hunters like Zoya herself.
So this is the reason why the treasure hasn't been found yet. This map is practically dust.
Or maybe it's just my effective security system. Put the map down, thief.
As far as I know, no one alive can lay claim to that map or its treasure. Get me some paper and ink. Let me copy that thing, and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
And if I shoot you, thief?
That might hurt a teensy bit, but I'm enchanted with mystical powers of Trine, so I can probably take it. Just give me a library card and I check it out for a day. Precious pretty things don't belong in dusty old museums.
Aren't you supposed to be a hero? Is this what they do? Harass civil servants at ungodly hours?
Well, I can be heroic if the occasion arises. In fact, I've just received an invitation from the Astral Academy. I'm to be rewarded with a medal. Apparently the big statue of me and my fellows on the town square isn't enough.
Well, why don't you jog off to the academy then?
It was unusual for Zoya to be unsuccessful with her plans, but the librarian had managed to distract her. However, in the meantime, Pontius the knight was busy at work. As a protector of the realm, he was always called to help on any and many strange occasions. This time he'd been called to deal with a troublemaker at a calm and quiet little graveyard.
According to the report, dark magics are afoot here. So, let's see what all the fuss is about.
Nothing's happening. Wrong herbs? Maybe I need bigger candles. Is backwards really backwards, or is it actually the right way and I need to draw that backwards? Oh, come on, Gran, just pop your head up.
Halt, evildoer. You're under arrest for crypt wrecking.
What? Look here, my Gran's grave is perfectly intact. For the time being. And it's not even a crypt.
Oh, I see. Sorry about that. Have you seen anyone recently who turned stone into sand?
No, there's nothing suspicious going on here at all. Good night, sir. did it! I summoned a skeleton!
Wow! You're arrested for necromancering.
How about no? Ratgan skeletons are way easier to summon than human!
Uh-oh.
No, wait! I'm your master! Obey me! Oh, for duck's sake!
Call back your skillies.
I don't know how! I have no idea what I'm doing! Ah!
The Clockwork Knights had recently replaced most of the ordinary humans as guardians of the kingdom. Sleepless, always reliable, and mechanically relentless, they had quickly become a permanent fixture across the lands. But Pontius was not sure he felt relieved or threatened when their forces swooped in to save him.
Thank you, my fellow knights.
Sir Pontius, Lady Sunshine Crownsdale invites you to a celebration of the heroes of Trine. Location, Astral Academy. Time, noon tomorrow.
Well, isn't that nice? Oh, I'll get to see Amadeus and Zoya again. Did you know that...
Amadeus the wizard was not living his best life at that time. He was spending his days at a calming spa retreat, but this was happening somewhat against his will. Things had taken a rather dark turn at home, and the wizard's wife had asked that he find some new lodgings for himself. Thankfully, for the mere fee of letting the spa owner use his name for advertising, Amadeus could stay there while he regrouped.
Amadeus the wizard, you have a visitor waiting for you at reception.
Oh, that must be Margaret. She's come back to her senses. Is up here. Margaret. Where is she? You're not Margaret. Who or what are you?
Amadeus the Wizard. Lady Sunshine Crownsdale invites you to a celebration of the heroes of Trine. Location, Astral Academy. Time, noon tomorrow.
A celebration for the heroes of Trine. This will definitely help me smooth things over with Margaret.
Amadeus, Pontius, and Zoya soon met at the Astral Academy to attend the party arranged in their honor. They had a rare opportunity to reminisce about their first meeting, which had taken place here in the hallowed halls of arcane mysteries. But something didn't feel quite right to them. If this was to be a celebration, where were all the other guests?
Returning to the Astral Academy always feels like a homecoming.
That's right. And it's where we started all our adventures together, all the way back then.
Yes. How will I ever forget being abducted by a sentient artifact of power?
I see. There have been all sorts of exciting new developments here. I wonder what this thing does.
Who can tell? But I appreciate how shiny it is. Let's go get our fabulous tokens of recognition from this Lady Sunny so I can go continue my project.
Heroes of Trine, welcome. I am Lady Sunshine Crownsdale, the organizer of these festivities.
Pleased to meet you, Lady Sunshine.
Lady Sunny to my friends, which of course the three of you are.
Shouldn't we wait for the guests before the ceremony?
Of course. First of all, if you could please stand here in the center so we can start with a commemorative portrait.
Sounds easy enough.
Just let me get out of the way.
What? This is no garden party.
Now stand still. It'll all be over painlessly in but a matter of seconds.
I can't believe they're replacing honest knights with those trinket machines.
Still, taking these apart is much more fun than shooting at your friends, Pontius.
Mistress Wilhelmina. Oh, we're so relieved to see you. You need to go to the Great Council and let them know that Lady Sunny Crownsdale is totally out of control.
She might have harmed some of your fellow wizards.
It's gone. It's missing.
The Master Wizardess has now lost her marbles. What a coincidence.
Give it up, Lady Sunny. We're bringing you in.
Dear heroes, you may feel confused right now, but please calm down. The Great Council has decreed that your heroic powers should be confiscated by our government. The machine you stepped in was supposed to remove the powers of the artifact of soul from you. These powers which bind you three together and allow your essences to endure any adversity. Powers which you stole from the Astral Academy.
No! What? No!
So, you're claiming you didn't sneak into the vaults of the Academy without authorization?
Trine was a person, and she chose us as successors to her powers.
How do we know these are not lies spun by a master thief and her accomplices?
Ma'am, there's been a mistake here. We're the heroes of Trine. We do only good things.
Really? Last I heard, one of you used your fame to get free rooms at an inn. And another one of you has a long and infamous career in petty thievery. However, since Sir Pontius actually uses his powers for good, I'm willing to be merciful. If you present yourselves in front of the Great Council for judgment, we'll see what can be done.
Distraught by the news delivered to them by Lady Sunshine Crownsdale, the three heroes set out on the long road leading back to town. They would have to find their way up to the royal castle, where they could present their arguments to the Great Council. The mystical powers of Trine belonged to our three beloved heroes, and there was to be no doubt about that.
Wait! I need a moment. There's a pebble in my shoe and something in my eye.
Take your time, wizard.
I'll look around while we wait. Here I am. Let me show you what I found in the woods.
My new kingdom will have no use for the remnants of the old one. Not the wizards, nor the heroes. And definitely not this nonsensical shrine to idleness, terrible decisions, and endless repair expenses. The Astral Academy will serve me best as means to an end.
Look! What's happening to the Academy?
This is really bad.
We can't reach the Great Council fast enough.
Amadeus, Pontius, and Zoya made their way back to town after the sun had set. But the way through the streets and up to the castle would be riddled with danger. The Clockwork Knights had been hounding our heroes so far, and it was unlikely that they would drop their pursuit now. However, in these dark times, the back alleys were not safe for anyone daring to venture out past sunset. A new street gang was challenging the Guild of Entrepreneurs for supremacy in the kingdom's underworld.
The Academy! It's gone!
Those monsters!
Yes, but we have to move on and sort this out before anything worse happens. You two sit tight while I investigate something.
You what? I don't see anything.
Well, you two aren't always the world's most perceptive people. Back again.
Hope you didn't steal anything.
Only your peace of mind, Pontius.
The royal castle had long ceased to be the home of kings and queens. Ever since the monarchy had collapsed, when the last king was possessed and turned into a frightful spectre. Now the castle served as the meeting place of the Great Council. They were the lords and ladies and wizardesses and wizards who made sure everything ran smoothly in the kingdom.
Since the armory's nearby, should we find something useful for our quest?
Oh, what a good idea.
Let's split up. I'll search this way.
I return, and not empty-handed.
But your hands are literally empty.
Ah, the heroes of Trine. And not a moment too soon. Lady Sunshine Crownsdale has done something with the Great Council members. They have all disappeared, and I hear the wizards aren't doing too well either.
No! She has literally obliterated the Astral Academy.
Wait, who are you?
Oh, I'm just a humble civil servant and engineer. Lord Godric's the name.
What can we do to help?
Lady Crownsdale controls the Clockwork Knights that do her bidding. There's a device in the tallest tower here in town which sends the Clockwork Knights their orders. If you could destroy the device, then the Clockwork Knights would be harmless, and Lady Sunny would be without her army.
So how did you come by this piece of information?
I beg your pardon, madam. Do you doubt me? Like I said, I'm a civil projects engineer. It is my business to know these things.
Let's go and destroy that infernal machine!
The best of luck to you. May you reach the top of that tower.
Following the advice given to them by Lord Godric, the three heroes headed for the tallest tower. There, on top of the tower, the heroes would be able to turn off all the villainous Clockwork Knights and make things right again at last.
All right. Now we destroy this device, and all the Clockwork Knights should stop working.
This is treason!
You two made it look like we destroyed everything.
But you won't get away with this.
What an inspired tirade. Please, we all saw you setting up the device and destroying our beloved town, just as you did with the Astral Academy.
And what's stopping me from firing an arrow through your lying face?
Apart from the fact that you're a well-known hero and do-gooder.
No! Please, we'll do what you want.
It's all right, Amadeus. They're only hats. They won't harm us. We'll defeat these blackguards in no time.
They have my children.
Why did the heroes of Trine destroy our homes?
Heroes? More like worthless villains.
Worry not, citizens of the kingdom. While so many have failed you, there are those who can rise to the challenge of guarding and protecting our lands. We will rebuild all we've lost into a better, happier tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Our tireless troops will take care of you tonight, and the shameful villains of Trine will soon be tried for high treason.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things did not seem good at all for the kingdom, or for Amadeus, Pontius, and Zoya. The Clockwork Knights led our heroes to underground prison cells that had been spared from all the destruction. There, no light of day would reach them, while they'd wait for what Lady Sunny and Lord Goderic would do with them next.
Finally, these fools are where they truly belong.
And it won't be too long before I figure out how to transfer their powers away from them.
Forget about their powers, Godric. With the wizard's children, we've no need to spend time and resources on how to extract the enchantment of soul. The heroes of Trine are harmless. Our Clockwork army needs your attention now.
So, I guess they are getting away with this.
Heroes, I'm inside the walls. Let me see if I can open a door for you from here.
I'm free! No! I'm a Pyromancer! Obey me! Or at least, please don't kill me! Strangers, help me!
Nice to meet you all at last. You can't go back. The town ruins are crawling with Clockwork Knights. You can get out through here. It's an old smuggler's tunnel.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Quite left to their own devices now, the three heroes would have to make their escape through the forlorn underground tunnels. And not only that, but also devise a plan for what to do next. But there seemed to be little hope left, with the kingdom overrun by Lady Sunny and Lord Goderic and their metallic minions.
Wait, I have an idea. This astrolabe reminds me that there's an outpost of the Astral Academy far away in the mountains. There might be wizards there who could help us.
Help us? How? Well, the kingdom is already in ruins.
Well, they can't fix the kingdom, but one of them is... well, she's a seer of sorts. She left the academy after an argument about beekeeping policies, but Barbara is actually really good and nice, and I think she would try to help us.
Well, it does sound better than doing nothing.
Then our next course of action is to get to the Astral Observatory.
The smuggler tunnels ended at last, but the heroes found themselves in a new sort of cave. They would need to be cautious, for these tunnels were crawling with members of the Rat Gang, the villainous thugs who had taken it upon themselves to usurp Zoya's Guild of Entrepreneurs.
I'd like to point out that no one in my guild self-identifies as villainous. Mostly, we're just antagonistic.
Fresh air. It's been a while since we had any of that.
Goodbye, sweet gems.
While traipsing through forgotten tunnels, the heroes had learned the true depth of deception their adversaries were capable of. Sunny and Goderic's cold and calculated plans had obliterated the kingdom overnight. And so Amadeus, Pontius and Zoya had found themselves stumbling in the dark, more lost than ever before. But now they were approaching the hills, leading them up to the Astral Observatory, and perhaps some direly needed assistance.
The Astral Observatory is somewhere up in these hills.
So there must be a road or a path somewhere that leads to it.
I wouldn't be too sure. They work magic after all. They don't need roads.
Seems like we've some climbing to do.
That sign points to something magical.
You go and see what it's all about. Holler if you need us.
Have fun with your wizard quest.
Your brave wizard returns with a new spell.
Well done, Amadeus.
The heroes had hoped to find help from the Astral Observatory, to find some way of fighting back the Clockwork villains. But the mechanical knights had already found the last remaining free wizards in the realm. Fearing they might be too late, the heroes of Trine charged up the hill towards the stargazing tower and their enemies.
Whoever is down there, help me, and be quick about it. I'm barricading door after door up here, but it won't hold them off for long.
Hello, Barbara. It's Barbara, right?
Amadeus! They didn't get you!
No! We're coming up!
Well, Well, this is new.
It's magical. It must be the source of the Clockwork Wizard's powers.
Oh, thank the bees you three are here. I need you to go save Helga and Valerius before those monsters steal their magic powers.
What, does it look like we're doing a charity rescue run? We've our own small wizards to save.
Ah, Barbara, we really need your help. My children have been kidnapped. Do you have any idea where they could be?
But of course I'll help you. Right after you go rescue Helga and Valerius.
We don't have time to go rescue every wizard who can't take care of themselves.
Amadeus, think about Helga and Valerius and his stone-turning magic. Do you think your quest will be easier with Clockwork Knights turning both their powers against you?
Oh, that does sound bad. Our powers can't help us much if we're sat next to garden gnomes on Lady Sunny's lawn.
Then it's settled. You go after my friends towards the Bastion of Hope. Let me tell you what I know.
Barbara, a wizard of the Lone Astral Observatory, instructed the heroes where they should go next. The tea-reading seeress directed them to the Bastion of Hope, the proud home of the red-cloaked true knights of the kingdom. First of all, the heroes would have to find their way through some woods, basking in late autumn light.
I sense treasure nearby.
There's something up that tree.
How can you both see that far? My eyesight might be ruined from watching too many bright magic spells up close.
I found something useful.
Here's hoping it gets us out of these woods.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with P.
Prison. Give it a rest, Agnes.
Still angry you didn't get M for magical containment field?
Angry that you're not taking this seriously.
Look, Daddy and his friends will show up and rescue us. We just need to stay alive until then.
Well, he is taking his time, isn't he?
I'm with Julius. I think it's time we started planning our own way out.
Well, Lucius, any ideas on how to escape from the middle of the sky?
Too bad we can't use fireballs to float down to safety.
But we can commandeer the vessel with fireballs.
You can't even commandeer a horse and cart.
Yep, true. But my strengths lie in abstract planning. If you can't execute the plan, it's not my fault.
This is no time for fun and games. We have to be serious.
Everything in order here?
Yes, Mom.
Good. Let's make sure to keep it that way.
Only one obstacle now lay between the heroes and the Bastion of Hope. Amadeus, Pontius and Zoya would have to cross the forlorn marshlands surrounding the knightly keep.
Sir Florianus, Cronus, Henriana! Lady Sunny, that cursed monster!
Little did Pontius know what would happen when he stepped upon the torchlit path. He would have to trek through the eerie marshlands to get to the shrine dedicated to...
Time to move on. Also, I have a...
Helga! Oh, Helga, they got you too.
Or did they, Fancy Pants?
Wait, what? How did you do that? Is the stone spell reversible?
You think I'd live with a wizard who turns other people to stone and not take any precautions? I made myself an amulet of protection. Too bad it has a slow reaction time. Well, isn't that always the case with prototypes?
Any chance you have 3 of those to spare? We're going to try and save your friend, but that's not going to happen if we end up as garden gnomes.
A tall order, but I'll see what I can do. Meet me at the edge of the marsh before you storm the Bastion. Here are the amulets I promised. They only provide limited protection against being turned to stone. You might experience slight discomfort. But once the magic kicks in, you'll be fine. Good luck, heroes of Trine.
Thank you ever so much, Helga.
You can thank me best by saving Valerius.
Pontius had been looking forward to returning to the Bastion of Hope after a long time away from the knightly stronghold, although the circumstances might have been happier. It was time for the heroes to see if they could save the knights and the wizard Valerius from the most terrifying of fates. The knights from being all turned into stone, and Valerius from being enslaved by the Clockwork army.
This is...
Your friend's magics are inside the lizard!
This is extraordinary.
And disconcerting.
I think this belongs to Valerius. But what if it's not his? What if it's, I don't know, Wilhelmina's? Will we end up with Wilhelmina in Valerius's body?
Your fancy pants is right. We should study this first.
Yes, I propose a hands-on experiment.
What happened to all the metallic monsters? Amadeus, when did you get here?
Looks like we delivered our part of the deal. Now we need your help in taking down Sunny and Godric.
And finding my children.
And restoring the knighthood!
Let's see what we can do.
With her powers of clairvoyance, the seeress Barbara had found the location of the villain's magnificent airship. The wizards of the observatory even let our heroes borrow their air cycle to get up to the clouds. But what sort of adversity would the heroes now meet, facing Lady Sunny, Lord Godric, and their clockwork minions, all the while soaring through the skies?
I've been counting numbers just to see how far I can get. Just got over 9,000.
What's keeping Pops?
I'm sure he'll be here just in time, like on our birthday.
Well, since he hasn't remembered our birthday in 6 years, I'm guessing you're being sarcastic.
Sorry, my mistake.
Wait, I know that voice.
You two always crash land, and now we're without a getaway plan.
And Zoya!
Now, first of all, we need to find the triplets.
Dad?
Dad, we're down here!
Uncle Pontius, stomp down to the deck!
Let's start the search here.
Where are all those tin can knights?
They couldn't hear us.
But they'll find us soon enough.
Children, we're going on a little field trip.
Is this thing on? Testing, testing. You heinous troublemakers may have found our headquarters, but we've no intention of granting you an audience.
What's that supposed to mean?
The ship is in free fall.
Since the powers of Trine don't grant you the ability to survive unfortunate airship accidents, I believe this is our final farewell.
Well, that doesn't make sense. You'll fall down along with us.
Agnes, Lucius, Julius. How am I going to get you back? I return.
Any luck?
Nothing left by the triplets, but I did find an interesting new spell.
The ship's turning!
Now, let's get to the triplets and those evil goons.
They won't get away so easily.
The heroes started a riveting chase through the clouds after the villainous duo and the kidnapped triplets. However, none of our heroes had any idea how to park an airship safely.
There! Land ho!
Let's learn how to land a ship. It'll be like pulling a horse to a halt. Except this horse's wings and metal and hot air.
Forget that. Let's just jump off while we can.
Sunny and Godric landed somewhere on this floating island.
They don't seem to have gone too far.
Bird's eye perspective can trick you. Chilly. Someone must like it hot.
I hope this magic snowflake won't melt before we find its owner.
The Clockwork Palace was all that now stood between the heroes finding Julius, Lucius, and Agnes. But the place was sure to be full of devious traps, engineered by Lord Godric, the master of the Clockwork Knights.
A cursed toy mouse. Now who could this belong to?
And living lightning, trapped inside a bronze sphere.
That's the Astral Academy's cleaner.
And up there are all the missing students.
Hello, everyone. We're here to save you.
They don't seem to respond.
Dear cleaner person, terribly sorry, but I need to be rude for a moment.
But this is not the Astral Academy. I see there is something strange going on.
No time to explain, but could you find a way to get them all down?
We need to find Amadeus's triplets before something awful happens to them.
Just feed these to your fellow students. I'm sure you'll figure out which is which.
Wait, where are we? What is this place?
It's a hidden, fully automated Clockwork Fortress secret hideout floating in the clouds. Any other questions?
No. I'll get on it then.
Ah, you haven't seen my invention in action yet.
Dad!
You can do nothing but watch helplessly as I remove the magic and personalities from these three little wizards.
No!
Either you heroes cease all your actions against us, or these adorable children end up leading very dreary rests of their lives.
You're dreary!
See that balcony? Wouldn't you just hate it if something precious was tossed over the side?
Like all their memories.
No, please. We'll do anything. Just don't harm them.
Godric, have your minions put them in and start the procedure. As you see, even the powers of Trine can't help you outsmart me.
It's Trine!
A light show? Amusing, but your unimpressive sleight of hand won't save you now.
How odd. It seems to be out of order. What just happened?
Oh, that was amazing!
First we were there, and now we're here.
What? How did they get back there?
Hey! Looks like we're on the right side of the thing now.
Why don't you label these buttons? Which one is it?
The red one!
In their hour of despair, a mystical image of Trine appeared to the heroes, giving them the power to switch places with Amadeus's children. This had allowed the heroes to finally face Lady Sunny and Lord Goderic. But Sunny and Goderic were not ones to give up without a fight. The villainous duo had one final card up their sleeve. Lord Goderic's finest creation was a monstrous machine of war prepared to obliterate the heroes.
Lady Sunny, Lord Goderic, you are under arrest.
You'll be taken in for being the most treacherous aristocrats of all time.
What? You've no authority here. Lady Sunny is to be the rightful queen.
And as her first minister, of course, I will perform the crowning.
Oh, help me, heroes! This madman kidnapped me and made me do all these awful things. Take me home.
Oh, Sunny.
She's all yours, heroes. As for me... goodbye.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you had a backup plan. Quick, let's make a run for it.
Sunny! My flight pack can only carry one person!
No! There's still a chance. Head for a lake or some trees.
Well, it won't matter if we hit them too fast!
And so, Lady Sunny and Lord Goderic vanished, never to be seen again by the three heroes of Trine. The kingdom, while in tatters, was safe again. But what about our heroes? Zoya found an unlikely companion with whom to share her adventures.
Want to come with me?
Amadeus learned a very important lesson about family.
Julius, Lucius, Agnes. It doesn't matter what happens between me and Margaret. I'll always, always love you.
And Pontius?
Hey, the day was saved. What's getting you down?
The kingdom wasn't saved at all. It's in ruins. Maybe I'm just not the right person anymore to continue on as a hero of Trine.
What? Without you, we'd never have managed anything. Amadeus would have either run off or have been distracted all the time. I'd just go around stealing everything. Pontius, you're the heart of our team.
Oh, Zoya! I always knew you were decent after all.
Yes, yes. And you are crushing me, you big goofy knight.
Even in the darkest times, there was some hopeful light left in the world, and the light of our heroes still blazed on.